All right. So after fiddling, one one second, I just remembered I forgot to plug in my Ethernet cable to make sure that I don't drop any frames. Um, I mean, I guess I could risk it and figure it out, but just one second. All right. Now that I've got the hardwire in, don't know if it actually moved over properly, but this is System Shock Remake. A little bit of background on it, I suppose, for the uninitiated, which also, this is a dope fucking start screen here. God, that looks so good. This is a remake of a veritable classic that sort of spawned the immersive sim genre, which is kind of what stuff like Dishonored and Thief belong to. Deathloop, I suppose, carries that lineage. A lot of Arcane's releases fall under that, but it also is the spiritual predecessor and sort of the foundation for what would eventually spawn BioShock as a franchise. Um, anyway, this remake was originally, I think they did the Kickstarter in 2016, and I was bummed because I didn't hit the cutoff. I didn't have the money at the time. And while I love Night Dive and the work that they do, given how long it took to come out, I think I'm okay with having missed that deadline, because I would have been very antsy. Alright, so this has a sort of a non-traditional difficulty select. There's not an easy, medium, hard. There's difficulties for each of the different systems in the game, which is pretty cool. I was originally going to try and do an all threes playthrough. That's why there's the continue button highlighted there. However, there's a couple big ones here. One, I'm kind of dumb, so the puzzle option being turned up to hard is maybe not the best for a first playthrough. This one, I don't really know what the long-term impacts are. I don't know how the saves work in hard mode for this. And I skipped over that one because that mission one is the most damning. Combat is going to be hard. They're going to do a lot more damage. In the little bit that I did play of the cyberspace missions, yeah, hard is no joke for a first time. However, the mission objective one I think is my favorite, because a lot of games it's like, oh, It just makes things harder. It just, you know, the enemies take more hits, whatever. This puts a time limit. And, it also looks like it adds permadeath to the most recent restoration bay, which is kind of like the Vita chambers in BioShock. So basically, you get 10 hours to beat the game. And for someone who... I'm not new to this, and I did at some point want to either work on a video or do a stream of the... not the original, but like the enhanced edition that still looks like the original. I played about 6 hours and I got hard stuck in just a loop of dying and then respawning, trying to fight the same enemies. Because I think it had like kind of a Dark Souls thing where the enemies just kind of spawn again and again. But anyway, this is the intro. This music's pretty funny. Different vehicles. Also, as someone who grew up and was raised in the southeast of the United States, it's pretty cool. There are no other Atlantas that I can think of other than the one in Georgia. So that's pretty cool. They're like, yeah, this is what Atlanta's gonna look like. It's like, are you sure we got Six Flags, but I don't know that it's gonna look like that. Is that the sun? Where's the thing that was just looking at me? Also, something that I find very interesting is, and you can see this with Phantom Fury as well. That's that sequel that just came out for Ion Fury. I've heard it's a little iffy. I would still like to play it to find out what's going on though. Taking a look at everything here though, it's something that's neat about that game and this one. They're doing this sort of like modern retro art style where like if you back up it's all really like glossy and it uses modern rendering techniques, but when you get up close, like it's still like 90s textures. Definitely higher fidelity than anything in like Doom or Quake, but it's kind of a cool compromise, paying homage to the lineage of these classic inspired titles. But anyway, it looks like we've got a pretty cool apartment here. We have our laptop that we are, you know, we're a script kiddie hacking into something here by pressing the enter button.
If you think you have what it takes, send us your resume today.
This concludes tonight's broadcast. You all sent us your votes, and tonight's People's Choice quote is from Dr. Dorothée Rimbaud from the Marseille Genetic Research Bastion. The staff at Tri-Optimum Radio.
I swear, I didn't download the I didn't download the new Ubisoft game before it came out. Don't worry.
Atlanta Sector 11. What's our destination?
The Diego's office is requesting
God, this
the
looks so
prisoner
good.
make the handoff there.
Copy that.
Was it in So the game was originally slated for release in 2023, and it did first come out on PC last year. But I don't think they had announced that the console version was releasing at a different point at that time. And the initial release window was like March, and my fiance at the time, she worked at GameStop, and I was like, hey, tell me if you guys get any copies of System Shock in.
I'll make you a deal. You cooperate and I'll give you the implant you tried to steal. Surgery and all. Optimum's Elite or some black market hack job. Fantastic. This is Shodan, the station's AI. She controls just about every system on Citadel. Not bad. I may have other work for you once this is over.
No, don't give me a shot. Pardon me, I'm getting over just the worst, whatever the hell. Something else that I think is pretty cool about this this visual and gameplay overhaul. I don't know what the fuck to call this. It's a remake in the sense that they had to build it from the ground up, but it's not a remake in the same way that like the Resident Evil remakes are. So I don't know what to call it, but all right, got whatever the fuck that is. Every time we pick stuff up, we got to do E3 hands. You know, make sure we show off the models.
We got someone.
Now we can smack the shit out of it.
601. I'm Rebecca Lambda, terrorism consultant for Tri-Optima. Here's the situation. Our scans at Citadel Station show a biological outbreak is in progress.
I remember this room well. Come on.
Worse yet, mining lasers
Oh yeah.
charging a potential strike on A. Nathan Darcy.
Normal may have been
If he's alive, he'll bring the situation under control. I'll contact
too
you.
easy
No implant soon.
thus far. Granted, I played on normal in the original, and I got super fucking stuck, so we'll see where it ends up once we get to the, ooh, I hope they redid the music for the, I think it was the reactor floor, because that was just straight up, like, rip off 9 Inch Nails, and I love the track for that floor. It's so good. Anyway, back to what I was saying about one of the things that I really appreciate about this remake is they could have like really tried to dial in to sort of a more modern art style and color palette. But I think part of what makes this game in particular special is that there's something decidedly 90s about like the bright blue clashing with the dark blue, and just like it's just the everything all over the fucking walls. Why does your space station look like this? It could just be a hallway. Why do we even have all of these like sensitive panels that are just fucking exposed? But I think it adds. It adds a lot to the character and the visual identity of it. So it's, I'm glad that they chose to maintain it. I do wonder if at any point, because part of the reason it took so long for this to come out was that at some point during its development it turned into more of like a reimagining. Also, the required code should be nearby. I know the code, but I'm not sure where you retrieve it. Like, I may just be kind of stupid. Are you shitting me? Okay. Yeah. So, I didn't figure that out last time. But, this is where the code is gonna be. The classic 451. But yeah, apparently there was a point during the development of this that it sort of shifted away from a faithful remake akin to what, you know, you're seeing right now, and became more of a reimagining. So they had to just kind of restart. But in line with that, like, if these do look good, but they still look goofy. They still look more like the original sprite work than they otherwise might have, depending on how they geared the art direction.
Welcome back to Citadel Station. We hope your somnolent healing
Break
stage
every camera
went
on this
well.
fucking
Today
space
is
station.
the 6th day of November.
Having the map built into the
Located on the first level. Level 2 contains the research laboratories. 3 houses the Department of Maintenance, and the storage cells are on level 4. The flight deck is on level 5. Level 6 holds crew facilities and executive suites, and level 7 is systems engineering. Level 8 houses the Department of Security. The bridge is located on level 9, and energy systems on level R. All levels can be accessed by the elevator in Alpha Quadrant. We hope you have a pleasant stay on Citadel Station.
I'm unsure of which floor it was, based on everything Shodan just said. Which, I'm gonna have to double check. Or, you know, I guess just play the game. I always thought Shodan was, like... It's a computer, so it technically doesn't have gender, but I always thought of Shodan more as a woman. But I feel like every time I see anything said about Shodan, it's actually being referred to as male. So that's, I guess, not really relevant, but I don't even know what the fuck to do with this. Let's see. Oh, do I just need to find a way to connect this one to this one? Nope. Holy shit, that actually was kind of spooky. That's something that's pretty cool, is that the world keeps moving while you're doing this. I don't think it was like that in the original, but all told, I played 6 hours of the first one. Or, well, the original one. So, I don't know for sure. I also don't... Is there information about, like... Is there a help article or something about the puzzles? I actually don't remember having trouble with it in the original, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Like surely I've got to connect to that, right? Okay. Hello? Fuck off while I'm doing a terrible job at solving this weirdo version of pipes. Okay, we'll try shifting there. Hell yeah. Okay, so we have to connect the glowy one with the flashy one, I guess. Let's go. Yo, hey. What the fuck? Nope. 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 Take that. It is interesting visiting these spaces because there is a little bit that's not laid out exactly the same as the original, but also like the new coat of paint really makes it hard to tell where I'm at. So it looks like there's some kind of recycling thing. I don't know if that was in the original, but you bet I'm collecting every loose soda can on this space station. What the fuck is this? Ooh. It's not. Oh yeah, kick-in music. Do it. Ooh, fuck. Shit. Alright. Just give me a minute. That was one of my chief complaints with System Shock 2.
Feeling depleted? Znactron is your awakening to the stars.
Not like that. There was like break beats and shit. I don't know if like Powerpuff Girls theme song. The drum beat in the background. It's just like that with like hyped up techno in the background, and it's just System Shock 2, when you turn that off, is incredibly atmospheric and super like frightening and uncomfortable. Like it feels desolate in a way that's hard to describe. But only if you turn the music that is built into the game off. I don't know. It's weird. Like it feels like the music was done by just people who were not concerned about the tone of the game or just completely misunderstood. Whereas this music, I feel like this is understated enough. Oh shit, that's kind of cool. The music in this so far is understated enough. Like there is an element here. Ooh, fuck. Scared. Drinking soda in space to make sure I'm healthy. God, this looks so good. Next to arm. Offer a selection of dermal patches. But do you guys sell nicotine patches? Okay, so the recycling must be how you get credit. I'll take that. I'm a little confused. Okay, so it looks like there's like 3 levels to the taser's like strength. So I think it's a good choice, although I do wonder how I'll feel, you know, after wandering around on the space station for like 10, 15 hours, about them having your character, whenever they pick up like an audio log or something, having that animation. The good news is that it seems like they've made sure that it's not too obstructive, because you can still like move while that's happening. Ooh. They turned you old and then cut your leg off. Alright, taking all items. So we're gonna try the recycling account. Wait, what? There's a lean. They put the lean in. Oh my god. Stop that. Stop. I don't like it. It's uncomfortable. But now more than ever, oh, speaking of credits, I found one. Now more than ever, it's easily identifiable that this is connected to BioShock. Because the Big Daddies in particular. Soda can. Fuck it, we're gonna grab everything. Anything that lets us pick it up. Then we're just stuff it all in the recycling. Alright, one moment. Just got a message. Let's see. I want to know who wrote that, because we've got a few different factions. And it becomes kind of confusing, right? It says resist, die. So if you take those as a joint statement, it's resist and die. So that can make sense. But they're written in the same font, using presumably the same substance. I don't think the mutants are really going to be intelligent enough to... One second, the dogs are losing their mind. Alright, I'll be right back. Bear with me. All right. I hope you enjoyed the fucking main pause menu ambiance. Apparently, I had family coming in this evening that I did not know about, and they needed the door opened because they don't have a key. But time is up. Shit. Alright. So, unfortunately, despite, you know, probably half of my runtime this evening being on that pause menu. Oh, fuck. I didn't even look. I'm stupid. Despite half my runtime this evening being pause menu and, like, test streams, probably gonna have to stop soon. I mean, one, because I need to sleep, but also because Bring Me the Horizon has put out a new album that is, as far as I understand, supposed to be dropping at midnight. Oh, fuck off. And I've been waiting for a while for that, so I'm gonna, oh shit, I'm gonna tune into whatever stream I can. Hell yeah, that's some funky music. Alright, can I tell the door to close? Like, I don't think they're intelligent enough to actually open doors, so it's theoretically a good way to avoid further scuffles. What the? I can't tell. I'm scared. Hello? This is very interesting having this like in actual 3D space. I really can't recognize where I'm at right now. Like there's a sense of familiarity, but it's just not the same. Let's open and take a look. Yo, holy shit. I don't know if it ever occurred to me when I was playing the original. That is part of the same station I'm in. I think there was a Berserk. Whatever the fuck. Little compact mirror. I dabbed my Berserk makeup on, and it got, you know, sort of like that effect around the screen, although for the Berserk it's purple. But my dude started hallucinating the original sprites for the mutants, which is so fucking cool. God, I love that. It is interesting though, because like in any other medium, you'd want to clean that up and make that more in line with how the current thing looks. Video game. Fuck off. Jesus. Why is that still alive? No. Oh my fucking god. Alright, depending on where this kicks me out and what's going on. I might need to. Oh.
Thank you, hacker, for seeing that my vision is best.
What the fuck? So if I press continue, do I lose my progress? Oh, there's like straight up a check. Oh, this isn't what I'd call a checkpoint. Let's see. I've got. Oh. Okay. That has been the first part of fucking System Shock. I'll stream when I have more time. Probably sometime this weekend. I will continue. I'm gonna catch up to where I was though, so it's not me. I'm gonna redo that stuff off camera, and then we'll see everyone with the next one. God damn it! Why are video games like this? Or I suppose I should say, why am I like this with video games? But anyway, super stoked. Sorry about that pause menu for, 10, 15 minutes. And I will catch you guys sometime over the next 3 days or so.